Well, hello there, everybody. It's finally Ask Rad. So it is so nice to be with you guys. It's been forever because I've been traveling, and then I had this lovely little thing where I was not feeling all that great, and but here I am. Yay. So. All right, so I wanted to talk to you today a little bit about abundance and prosperity. So also, first of all, I did want to do a big shout out to Chicago. We had an amazing class in Chicago. I was very excited about how it all went. And one of the most exciting things is that one of my students, a very beautiful and bright young lady, told me how to fix Facebook so that the images aren't reversed. Look. We have, and of course we do, success! 6 of fire. It is forward. You can read it. Yay. So perfect card. Instagrammers, I'm sorry. I still can't fix it for you guys. Instagram hasn't gotten around to fixing that. So, oh well. But at least on Facebook, at least half of you guys can see things in the right direction. So I wanted to talk to you about abundance and prosperity today, and I want to talk to you about some of my absolute favorite aspects of ways to manifest abundance and prosperity. I got to tell you though, I'm a little bit freaked out because I am so used to, for the last year or so of doing Ask Rad, of looking at myself and it being a mirror image that I don't know what to do. Because it's not a mirror image, it's weird, it's just kind of freaking me out. But anyway, hi Bridget Parvin, a Hay House author to be, just popped in. She has a book coming out, yes, called How to Get Your Life Back. Now I do have just the slightest bit of remnants of the cold, so if I sniffle, I'm sorry about that. All right, so let me tell you about some things that I like to do. So I don't talk about my personal life all that much, but I am married and my husband is in retail. And so he's a salesperson. And so he was not having a particularly good week. And he was starting to get really kind of fretty about it. So we are blessed in this house to have the absolute most incredible, wonderful feng shui goddess in our life. I mean, this woman works magic, and her name is Tanya Yonke. And so she gave us this cure, and it's called the Golden Mountain. And I do this about every 3 months. And it starts with 8 stones. 8 stones, okay? You need 8 stones, no edges, no sharp edges, just nice, round, smooth stones. And you're going to spray paint them with gold metallic paint. Now, it has to be metallic. You want it to shine like real gold, so you don't want it to be something flat or something mustardy. You want it to look like real gold. And you spray paint them. And so it usually takes me 3 times to kind of get it right. So I spray one side and I let it dry. And then you flip the stones over and spray the other side and let that dry. And then what you do is you go and you take a look at the stones and see if you've missed any spots. I've always missed spots every single time. So then you catch all the spots where you missed and you spray paint those. So once you've done that, you're going to take them and you're going to stack them like a little golden mountain. See, a little golden mountain. And you're going to do that just to the right side of your front door. So here they are, stacked just to the right side of my front door. And my little lovely boy, this is Jace, watching me do what I'm doing, going, Dad, what are you doing? So, and you stack them there. But now it's really important. Feng Shui is a lot about neatness and tidiness and cleanliness. So you want to, I always sweep this all away, clean it up, make sure it's all nice and clean. Now, I kid you not, I am not kidding. This is absolutely heaven's truth. Within 1 hour, my husband had sold an entire, sold nearly half of his month's quota within 1 hour. That's how powerful this is. That's how amazing this is and how incredibly it works. So get yourself some spray paint and some rocks and go to town. Now, one of the things that I do is that these, you know, it's like life is messy, right? So it does get a little dirty. And so keep them clean, keep them tidy. If they start to get a little dusty or something, then make sure that you like bring them in the house and rinse them off, clean the area again, sweep it. It's 8 stones. It's 8 stones, Soulshine, 8 stones. 8 is the number of prosperity and abundance. So you clean them up, but even if you clean them up and even if you take care of them, they're just going to get kind of faded and look kind of ragged after a while. What I do, so in our backyard, where's that first picture? We have a border of stones. See, I'm still getting used to the reverse thing. We have a border of stones. So I take the stones that have gotten kind of dull and stuff, and I toss them in there so that at least there's a little border of golden stones going all around the entire area. So now if you're now all of this came from Tanya Yonke, our amazing feng shui person. This is Tanya. Her company is called Feng Shui for the Om. And how to do this, all of the instructions are on her Facebook page and her Instagram page. And you can find links to those pages, including detailed instructions on how to do the Golden Mountain thing, just below the video that's posted right now. So you can go take a look at that and not only find this cure, but also find a whole lot of other feng shui cures that are magical. Here's another one that Tanya taught us. It's called Cold Hard Cash. And you'll know why for a minute. So what you need is 9 pieces of paper currency. We use $1 bills. We find that works just fine. If you want to use 20s, use 20s, or whatever you want to do. But they should all be the same, and they should be as nice and crisp as you can possibly get them. And you are going to take the 9 and you're going to lay them all in the same direction, going in the same, facing in the same way. See, facing in the same way. And you wrap them with cellophane. See, they're wrapped in cellophane, but do it nice and tidy, okay? Nice and tidy, like you were making a present. And then you tie it with a red ribbon. And then this goes in your freezer. That's why it's called Cold Hard Cash. And so you can put this in the freezer in the upper left-hand corner of your freezer. It doesn't matter if your freezer is side by side, up and or down below. Just inside the freezer, put it in the upper left-hand corner. Her name is Tanya Yonke. The people are asking me. It's Tanya Jahmke. But like I said, you can find it on my Facebook page and on Instagram. I have posted that stuff. So Cold Hard Cash. Now this works really good for a sudden inflow. My experience with golden stones is that golden stones create a big inflow, and then these little rocks, they just keep on working. But you know, if you let them get dirty or you let them, you know, get dull and stuff, then that you'll find that they don't work. We usually take this out of the freezer after a couple of weeks, and then we spend these 9 ones. Don't recycle the stones, don't recycle the dollar bills, spend them and redistribute the stones. So spend them. Another thing that I really like is I am wearing, this is peridot, which is probably my favorite precious stone. I just love peridot. And peridot is good for abundance and manifesting things. It's tied very closely, I'm told, by Judith Lakomsky, the crystal genius that wrote a book called Crystal Therapy with Doreen Virtue, that this is tied to Avalon and tied to King Arthur. It's a real challenge to get peridot jewelry for men. I don't know why. I finally found a place in Hawaii that does it, but on Etsy, of course, because I'm a total Etsy freakazoid. So, so wearing stones that are good for abundance and stuff is really good. So once again, for those of you who keep asking, it's Tanya Yonke. Her company is called Feng Shui for the Om. That's Tanya, isn't she beautiful? You will find her on Instagram as Jahnke. But you can also find it in the, no, it's supposed to be gold because it's literally called the Mountain of Gold. So gold, not silver. Okay, so there are some of my favorite ways to manifest abundance and prosperity. In the meantime, we are going to start doing readings. Now, I'm super excited about doing readings today because I finally have this in my hands. This is our newest deck. It's Animal Tarot cards. We're super excited. It comes out in October. When you make cards and books, you get what's called an advanced copy from your publisher. And so we're super excited. I'm super excited to have gotten this. And so we're going to be doing readings for the first time with Animal Tarot cards. And also all the other decks. We'll just go with whatever way in which we feel called. So we'll be doing readings. There's several ways. You can type your question into Instagram, and we'll do that. You can type your question into the video on Facebook, or you can go to a post that's pinned to the top of the page on my Facebook page, and I will be taking questions from there as well. So I've just refreshed the page. All right, let's see. So, first of all, we have Tammy. Hi, Tammy. How you doing? And Tammy says, so glad you're back, Radley. I was discussing God and angels with my 12-year-old grandson a few days ago. Cool. And we got on the subject of guardian angels. Long story short, I would like to ask his guardian angel names for him, and he says he's unsure and curious. His name is Ricky. Okay, so guardian angel names for Ricky. So, just right away, Bartholomew came through right away. He can call him Bart if he wants. He says that's fine, but Bartholomew and Lucas. So an old-fashioned name and a very new name. So those are guardian angels for Ricky. And so, I'm going to put it on my little to-do list to pray that Ricky hear from his guardian angels right away in a way that makes sense to him. So remind him that he might see the name Lucas a bunch of times, or he might see the name Bartholomew a bunch of times. So there you go. So let's go to Instagram, and let's see. Oh, thank you for the glasses. So yes, thank you. Okay, let's see. So Kendall, I think it was Kendall, asked, is this a good time for, I think maybe a her, I guess. Is this a good time for her to start a new business? So let's just go ahead and give it a go, shall we? All right. So here are the cards. I'm super excited about the cards, and that's the back. We have a nice little Persian cat. She's on the cover. She is our Queen of Spring, otherwise known as Queen of Fire if you're an Angel Tarot cards person. All right, so is this a good time for Kendall to start a new business? Let's see. This is on Instagram. Okay, here we go. So the first card we have is Princess of Autumn. Princess of Autumn. And Princess of Autumn is a card that talks about having done some study, having done some research, and all those kinds of things. But this is the card of the past, so that means that she has done that kind of work. The next card, though, is Three of Winter. Now, Three of Winter is a card where things feel a little challenging. So if you do it at this particular moment, I think that what you would find is that it would be a little challenging. This is probably not necessarily the best time. I mean, what we have on here are rose-breasted beaks. And see, one is sort of comforting the other. So maybe this moment, right? This moment is not really the right time. Now, the next card that you got was Seven of Summer, Seven of Summer. And so Seven of Summer is a card where we're trying to make some choices. And these are Maine Coon kittens. So, and so it asks you to choose. It's like, which one do you want to do? So, so here's what I'm going to say. I'd say take a look at your business plan and make sure that you're not trying to do too many things at once. I do definitely want you for sure to do your own beautiful, magical, perfect mix, Kendall. But make sure you're not trying to do too much at once. So I am going to pull one more card. Ooh, the High Priestess. And we have an owl. I love this card. Take a look at this because, you know, owls are getting used to that whole reverse thing. The owls are symbolized of wisdom. And see, this is our High Priestess. And so she's got her scroll, but it's dipping into the water as she flies by. Yay. But anyway, I think that what this card is basically saying is wait 3 more months. Okay? Wait 3 more months because the High Priestess is about waiting, right? She's not about taking action. She's about waiting. So I'd say 3 more months. And then things should go well. By the way, some of you may who have seen my cards before probably know that one of the things that I always do is I always put my pooches in. Jason Raven were in Archangel Power Tarot cards, and Lindsay is in Animal Tarot cards. So my little Riley, our newest little pooch, it was her turn, right? So Riley is on the World card. Okay, all right, so let's go to the next question. Let's see. Debbie says, my financial situation has been challenging for so long. When will things get better for me? So what I'm going to do for that, because that's money. Actually, I'm changing my mind because Debbie is feeling a little bit defeated, a little challenged right now. This is a card. This is the deck of confidence and really feeling stronger. So we're going to go with that. I'm just going to refresh Facebook while I do this. And so we're going to go with that for her. And let's see what we've got. Okay. There we go. Okay, Debbie, gotcha. Wow. Okay. So the first card is Page of Ariel, Page of Ariel. This is the same card that we just pulled, but from a different deck just a few minutes ago from the Animal Tarot card deck. And this is the card that says study and preparation and all that kind of stuff, which you have done. So don't worry about that. The next card is Follow Your Passion, Page of Gabriel, which is all about following your passion. And so, Debbie, one of the things that this sort of tells me is, are you trying to pursue prosperity and abundance doing something that you truly love, doing something that really makes you happy? That's very, very important, and it's a key to you finding that abundance and prosperity that you want. Now, the next card is Ace of Raphael. Ace of Raphael. Do something you love. In normal situations, this card might represent love coming into your life or romance, but I think this is a happy, joyful, new emotional experience. So, Debbie, one of the things you might want to try to work on is trying to get out of desperation on this particular situation and instead get more into a sense of anticipation and expectation of joyful, wonderful things that are going to happen for you. My new book, How to Be Your Own Genie. I almost said I Dream of Genie. How to Be Your Own Genie. I have it in my hands. Not the finished copy, but I have the design. They're called design proofs. And design proofs are where you get your book for the first time and you see what the font looks like and what it's going to literally look like. And I'm reading my book for the 5th and final time, I think. But I talk about this a lot in Genie. Genie comes out in November. By the way, Animal Tarot cards come out in October. So it's really important that you do something that you love. So I'm going to pull a timing card. So, so the card I pulled is the World. So, you know, this is a card that is the number 21. So we're going to reduce the 2 and the 1 to a 3 and say financial prosperity and abundance that you've been praying for starts to really roll in 3 months. Now, I think you can beat that. I think you can make it faster. The thing about tarot and oracle cards, angel oracle cards, which by the way, they're all the same. There is no difference between angel oracle cards and tarot. They're all the same. So, what this is we all have free will. We always have free will. And so if 3 months feels too long for you, change what you're doing. Really make a big difference in the change. This is just the most likely outcome at the moment for what is happening in your life. So there you go. All right, so let's go back to Facebook, the post, and see what we have. Okay, so Marilyn is asking for an abundance reading about new prospects and how to create even greater flow. So it sounds to me like that's a job for Doreen Virtue and Grant Virtue's new amazing gorgeous deck called Angels of Abundance. So, oh, that reminds me, I'll be back. And I'm back. Sorry about that. So I meant to do this earlier. Don't worry, Marilyn, I'll be right back. Someone asked in the post, what is the best book for learning about archangels? And I meant to have this on my desk and I forgot. This is Doreen Virtue's Archangels 101. It is an amazing book. This is like like an angel encyclopedia. And I love this book. So if you're trying to learn about the archangels and who's who in the archangel world, this is it. Okay, so yay, I did that. All right, so, but also Angels of Abundance, an absolutely fantastic oracle card deck. So let's pull that out. And again, Marilyn's question was, I would love an abundance reading about new prospects and how to create even greater flow. So let's do that. Okay. So, the first card, Marilyn, is release resentments about money. Release resentments about money. But this is the card of the past. Still, this is a learning thing for other people as well. So, one of the things that you might want to look at, if you're having financial challenges, don't be resentful of money. I mean, you want to make friends with money. You want money to be your friend. There's a little book, I think it's called The Abundance Book, and there's a wonderful meditation in it about how to get into a really positive space in your relationship with money. So take a look at that. Oh, now that's for you, Marilyn. Block out distractions. Block out distractions. So what is distracting you from taking your business to the next level or creating the next kind of business that you want to be working on? What is doing that? And get it out of your life. Ooh. All right, so the next one's release jealousy. So, you know, so we've got a lot of releasing going on in the past and in the present, releasing in the past and the present. So, you know, I think that whether it's jealousy or whether it's, you know, something, it could be any kind of ego-based emotion. It could be fear, it could be regret. I think any of those ego-based emotions, fear-based emotions that are creating a situation for you. So I do think, though, that for me, the thing that resonates the most is block out distractions. Block out distractions. Hi, Instagrammers. Creative says, will my towel cakes take off? What is a towel cake? What's a towel cake? All right, okay. So let me put these away. And we'll go to... Let's do Angel Tarot cards. No. Let's do Animal Tarot cards. That's right, because we have a new deck. So let's use the new deck, okay? All right. Oh, thank you for the glasses. Thank you. My significant other chose them for me. All right, so let's see. Okay, for creative, towel cakes. Towel cakes. Sorry, I just saw something I wanted to answer. Okay. Towel cakes. Yes. Towel cakes. Wow. Yeah, I would say they definitely are. So the first card we have is Six of Summer. Now, Six of Summer is a card of childhood. We have geese on it, you know, like Mother Goose, right? so you know, this is a card that talks about the childhood or things that we wanted to do. So perhaps towel cakes or being a baker, or if towel cakes really is even baking. I don't know what that is. But whatever a towel cake is, if there's some aspect of that is about your past or about your childhood or about any of those kinds of things, then that's really good. But put the love into this particular project that you would want, that you had as a child in those kinds of things. The next is King of Autumn, and here we have a gorgeous Gypsy Banner horse. Gypsy Banner horse. This is actually Doreen's actual horse. I mean, look at that thing. Isn't it just gorgeous? I mean, amazing, right? So, but this is a card of great abundance. I mean, take a look at it. You know, you see all of that abundance in the foreground of the horse, the cornucopia of harvest. So that is a very, very good sign for your business. And then the next card is Ten of Summer. So again, just put a lot of love into this, okay? It's like, it can't feel like it is some sort of chore. It needs to really, really feel like something beautiful and wonderful that's happening in your life. So there you go. Also, something flew by and I just felt drawn to it. It was someone named Daryl, and Daryl said that she's nervous about an appointment that's coming up this week, and do you have any advice for that? And the question, the answer to that quest is absolutely, I do. So what I want to say is get some archangels to help you with that. So first of all, let's ask Archangel Michael to help you, Daryl, with cutting your energetic connections to fear and worry and anything like that is an ego-based or fear-based emotion. So Archangel Michael has a sword of light, and he can come and help you to sever those connections. Michael's name means he who is like God. And so we just ask Archangel Michael to sever those energetic connections and those fears and those worries. Next, we are going to ask for Archangel Jophiel, because Jophiel makes everything pretty. Her name means the beauty of God. And as such, as the beauty of God, Jophiel can make everything feel more positive, feel more light and happy and airy. Sorry, I'm just catching these as they fly by. so Michael and Jophiel. Also Archangel Ariel. I really like Ariel. I like her for, I mean, she's the archangel of animals and the nature and all of those things, but also about manifestation. But she's also, her name means the lioness of God. So to me, she has a lot of energy and strength that to provide for courage, for providing courage to somebody, for helping them to find their inner lion, if you will. All right. And then finally, let's bring in Archangel Uriel. Uriel's name means the light of God, the light of God. And we'll ask that Archangel Uriel make you a beacon of light for all of the best and positive things to come into your life. So there you go. All right, so time to go back to Facebook. So Andrea is suggesting Ariel and Azrael. Now I said on Ariel already, but there's a lag on the Facebook side. But she's also suggesting Azrael, and I get that. Azrael's Azrael's name means whom God helps. Whom God helps. And so he helps people that are in situations where there's a sense of anxiety or sorrow or loss or any kind of fearful situation. So now you got a fifth one. All right, so let's see. So Sylvia would like to know her angel names and any messages. Sylvia would like to know angel names and any messages. Names and messages. So, is that it? Okay. And, ooh, that's cool. Okay, so the two names that I got for you, Sylvia, are Joss, which I've never heard that name. So it's unusual. Joss, Joss. And it is a male feeling energy. You also got a female feeling energy guardian angel named Esmeralda, which I love. I love that name. I've always loved that name. So Esmeralda and Joss. And Joss is saying, now is the time for you to break out of your spiritual shell. You need to find your own way of being with the divine. This way cannot be dictated to you by anyone. It is a deep and abiding knowingness of what the perfect path to the divine is for you in this incarnation. Release any sense of guilt, fear, or associations that do not bring you perfect peace. Spiritual practices done out of fear or habit are no longer of service to you. Reach out to us every day, and we will help you on this path. With divine love, Joss and Esmeralda. So there you go, Sylvia. All right. So let me get rid of that little message so I can see Instagram again. Okay, so let's refresh Facebook. So we have a question from Mabel, and Mabel says that I had to write it down because it flew right by. You have no idea how fast these questions go. She said she was fearful of the future and she doesn't feel supportive. So let's see. So what we're going to do, what do I want to do? I feel like I want to reach out for Mabel to Guardian Angel Tarot cards. Guardian Angel Tarot cards. And, hi Mabel. I hope I got your question right. I was jotting it down while it flew right by the screen. So we're using Guardian Angel Tarot cards. All right. Okay. It's career that you are worried about. Oh, it's career. You know, I'm going to put the Guardian Angel Tarot cards away, and I'm going to pick up Archangel Power Tarot cards instead. So let's do that since this is career. Well, so Mabel says that she's a preschool teacher, but she doesn't feel fully satisfied. So the first thing I kind of want to say to that is I want to say thank you. I want to say to not just to you, but to all teachers who are out there. We owe you a great, great debt, especially teachers in the public school systems where things are challenging and probably more challenging than they've ever been. And so from my heart to yours, I just want to send all my gratitude. I'm sorry that it isn't feeling comforting to you, but we're all still so grateful to teachers and for all the things that they do. And I have no doubt that you love children, Mabel. I have no doubt. So thank you, Mabel. Thank you for that. All right, so back to career. So So your guardian angel names came through. So I got Celine, also when that's spelled Celene. Also Celeste, Celeste, and Alexander, Alexander. So those are your three guardian angels. Celine is your primary. Okay, so now I need to focus on this. They're talky. They're talkative. Okay, so. Okay, here we go. So, the first card is King of Raphael, and I think that what that basically is talking about is this sense that you were really in love with the whole concept of being a teacher. You were totally in love with it when you were taking school, when you were getting schooled for it, and when you were setting yourself up. But the next card is Queen of Raphael. Queen of Raphael. And Queen of Raphael, she's a nurturer, she's a caretaker, she's very, very sensitive, very sensitive. And Queen of Raphael is a card that often when it shows up, one of the what I say to people is it's someone who's giving too much, someone who is giving way, way, way too much. And so you need to find balance, okay? Six of Ariel is a card of balance. See, we have Archangel Ariel, and she's balancing apples in a basket on either side of the tree. And so one of the things that you really need, Mabel, is you need to get some balance in your life. You need to get some balance. So, you know, this is actually really an interesting conversation, to be honest. So I'm being personal today. I don't know why. But, you know, my husband and I were just recently had a really long conversation because one of the things that we notice is that we both love what we do. We both really, really love what we do. And what we do is fun, but one of the things that we were noticing is that we didn't feel like we are having a lot of fun just personally. And so one of the things that we have decided is that it's really important for us to do something to have more fun. So you're asking, would it be best to change or should you stay in this particular thing? I'm going to pull the Angel Answer Oracle cards, and we're just going to shuffle those and see. Okay, and ooh. There's something better. So Mabel, there's your answer. And that's a pretty specific answer. Okay, so let's go back to Facebook. Over here. Okay, let's see. Let's put these away. Oh, thank you. You guys are so sweet. Facebook is like sending me love. Can I get that back? Oh my God, look at that, I can. So Cindy says, hi Radley, I would like to know my angel name so I can know who I am conversing with and any messages. I seem to have trouble connecting with them. Cindy, okay. So where's paper? Okay. All right, so here we go. Cindy. Thomas. And Jessie. The Jessie is Jessie. It's a feminine energy. Thomas, not surprising, is a male energy. Jessie wants to talk. And she says, hello, beloved. What an exciting moment. You underestimate yourself. You say you have trouble hearing us, and yet you take action all the time on the advice that we are giving you. We are excited about the future. Thomas is clapping, he's applauding. Excited about the future and all of the wonderful magic you are bringing into your life. We see nothing but joy and fulfillment in your future. Trust the messages that you get are from us and not from ego. And Thomas promises to talk louder. We love you. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. So there you go. All right, that's good. Okay, so let's go back to the Facebook post and see what we have here. Let's see. Margarita says, hi Radley, how are you, sunshine? May I have a 4-card reading, please? Sure, you can, absolutely. So what I'm going to do, whenever I do a 4-card reading, what I always think about is looking at what the coming year for somebody looks like 3 months at a time. So I'm going to do that with, because we can, I'm going to do that with Animal Tarot cards. And so let's see. So what is this? This is, what is this? This is August. That's what my life is like right now. I don't even know what month it is. Okay, so we'll pretend that August is over, okay? And we'll start with September, okay? Okay. So September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. So the first card is Four of Winter. Four of Winter. So, and we have lovely koalas on here. We have koala bears on here, and they're sleepy. Koalas are sleepy. They don't like to put a lot of effort and stuff. So this is a card of meditation. It's a card of taking a vacation. It's a card of rest. So whenever this card shows up, what it basically says to me is that the next 3 months of September, October, November are a little sleepy for you. Things should be fairly calm. It's a good time to really meditate. It's a good time to really give some thought and prayer to what you want your life to be like. Now, December, October, November is 10 of autumn, and we've got our beautiful golden retrievers, and they're a happy little family. So it's a good time to be focused on family. Now, family can be families of birth, of blood, or families of choice. So it doesn't matter which one, you know which one is the right one for you to be spending time with. I have both. I'm very blessed that way. I have a family of choice and I have a birth family. So spending time with them, but this is also a very financially positive card. A very positive card financially. So that looks really good. So that was November, December, January, February, March, April. Excuse me. February, March, April is Justice. It's Justice. So Justice is a really good card too, and it's elephant. So it's memory and great intelligence, but elephants are also amazingly caring of each other, and they really take care of their own herd. So taking care of your herd, which is a little bit sort of like a carry off from this, but also when Justice shows up, it's decisions that come out in favor of you, things that come out in your favor. And finally, we have the Five of Winter, which is collie dogs, collies. And they're very playful, but they're having a little bit of a struggle with one another. And so I always think of this card can be struggle with other people, but usually when it is a struggle with other people, what I discover is that it's a struggle that was happening within ourselves, that got mirrored out into the world onto somebody else. And if you take care of that, struggle that's out in the world, then things will get better I said that backwards. If you take care of the struggle that is within, then that gets mirrored out into the outside world, and things get better on the outside world. Okay? So there you go. All right. Let's see. Jerica says, my dad was just diagnosed with cancer. Any loving messages for our family during this difficult time? Yep. Let's find some messages for you. First of all, Jerica, I'm really sorry to hear about your family's challenges, and so we're all just you just went on my prayer list, Jerica, and your family. So, we're just this is a really excellent time for Archangel Raphael. We also want to bring in Archangel Michael so that everybody feels safe. We're going to bring in Archangel Azrael so that sorrow and sadness are attended to and comfort is attended to. For whatever reason, I'm also getting Raguel. Raguel's name means the friend of God. And so it's very important, I think, for you to surround yourself with friends and to bring those people in. But also loving, wonderful people to be there to care for your father. So we're sending all these angels, and we're sending love and light to Jerica and your family, that things feel better for you, and that your father, that whatever is in the greatest, highest good for your family and your father, whatever that is, that be what happens, and that whether that is recovery or whether that is moving on to a happier, more joyful place, that whichever one that is, that be the thing that happens, and that it happen in peace, that it happen and without pain, that it happened without any kind of suffering for anyone. I lost my mom about 3 years ago. She's always around, and so your dad isn't really your dad isn't really separating from you. That separation is an illusion, but it is a very, very convincing illusion, and one, it is a transition that can be very challenging. So we are sending you prayers, we're sending you love, and we're sending you archangels to care for you and to take care of all of you. One of the things that your guardian angels are saying, and your primary guardian angel's name is Marianna, Marianna. Oh, I am being corrected. See, we can be corrected. Marianna. So Mahrianna. Marianna. And one of the things that she is saying is that try to bring laughter in as much as you possibly can at moments that are appropriate. Try to bring laughter in, not just with your dad, but with other people. Bring laughter into this. Laughter is very healing, very healing. Your second guardian angel's name is David. David. And David's kind of a clown, so he's clown. Yes, we have been doing so with laughing more. Absolutely. So keep doing that. That's really, really important. Let the laughter be there, and do whatever you can to lighten this energy during this challenging time. So we love you, Jerica, and your family, and so we send you love, lots and lots of hearts. So, all right. Okay, so let's see, what time is it? Okay, so back to Facebook. Let's see. Amber wants to know who her guardian angels are. So, the first one that I got was Jolie, Jolie, Jolie. And then Leah, Leah. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Jolie and Leah. Leah is asking me to reach over to Angel Answer Oracle cards and to pull a card for you. And the card is Be Assertive. Be assertive. When I was in high school, the cheerleaders had a cheer that was Be Assertive. Be assertive. I don't know why, but they did. And so, so that's what I'm kind of hearing for you is be assertive. And, take a look at the card. Let me try to get it in both screens. What is she doing? She's taking off her mask, right? She's taking off her mask. And so it's like, be who you really are and be assertive about who you really are. You need to really be Amber right now and go after what you really want. Oh my gosh. So Tanya Yonke just joined us, folks. That's the amazing goddess de Feng Shui that I was talking about earlier. She just joined us, so say hello, everybody. All right, so let's see. So we're gonna go back to, let's see, let's go back to Facebook, refreshing. Just to be efficient with time, I'm going to go ahead and, well, actually, I did it pretty quick, so. All right, let's see. So Anna is asking me, what will the next few months hold? Any guidance in the changes I am making in my life? Any guidance in the changes I am making in my life? What will the next few months hold? Well, I'm just going to do the same thing that I did earlier, using Animal Tarot cards, and we're going to do 4 cards. All right. So, same thing with you, Anna, that we did before. So this is September, October, November, and we have Queen of Autumn. Now that's a really great card. That's a really great card. Queen of Autumn is and we used Belgian hares for that, okay, because they're all about fertility and therefore they are a thing of abundance. And also we have yellow lilies because I consulted Robert Reeves and Doreen Virtue's book, Angel Therapy. I always do that. I always go back to Doreen's other books and I consider them to be my guidance for other symbols. So I use crystal therapy a lot and I use angel therapy a lot in determining, and the golden lilies are about abundance. And so it's a really good time. It's a really good time for finance and financial things and stuff like that. So September, October, November, December, January, February. So December, January, February, though, we have 5 of springs. So here we have rams sort of butting heads. So that could be a little bit of more of a bumpy time for you. So don't let it get you down. Don't let it get you down. Just stay on the top of your hill and let it pass by. The next 3 months are 8 of Autumn. 8 of Autumn, and it's parrots. So this is all about learning, right? Because parrots they're able to learn. They're able to learn. And then the last 3 months, which would be June, July, August, is balance. Balance. And so we chose a zebra, right? You know, I learned a ton about animals in creating these cards, and you may not know this. I was a little bit surprised to find out that zebras are actually black with white stripes, not the other way around. So I thought that was sort of fascinating. But so this is a card of balance. So things balance out. That challenging time that you had in the second quarter after a little bit of more learning and stuff comes to finally bring everything into balance. So we are just about out of time. Instagram does limit me to 1 hour, so it's going to cut me off. So I hope that you will join me next week. Some very exciting things are happening in 2 days. In 2 days, something magical is going to happen. But I'm not allowed to tell you. I'm not allowed to tell you what it is. But in 2 days, something very magical and exciting is going to happen. So stay tuned. Watch Facebook, watch Instagram, watch your email from Hay House, and something super cool is going to happen. Okay, guys, I love you all. I will be back next week. I hope you have a fantastic week full of love and blessings and excitement. And always remember, life is magic.